at the beautiful Claremont Resort and Spa. Hey, hi, good morning. This is Joanie Greggains. I'm just so happy to be here. That's right. Just happy to be here, and I'm happy you're here. And I'm also happy that Steve is here. And Mary. And we're going to start with a warm-up, so we take a deep breath. You know, I figure if you're up to exercise, I don't want to waste your time. I want you to get moving, because I can always talk when I'm moving. That's right. So all the way up, deep breath. Pull the abdominals in. You know, one of the best exercises you can do for your abdominals is to simply contract them, holding them in and squeezing the glutes. That's as well. So tightening. Do you know, in fact, well, I'll start us on something because I don't want to say you know and do this for 5 more minutes. This is 1 and 2. Now take up. You know when women used to wear girdles? Oh, maybe you don't know. I mean, I'm sure if somebody's mother wore a girdle in your house, it used to look something like a box. But actually, it was patterned after your own human girdle. And that is after your abdominals and also through the gluteal area. And so all it did is if you have really tight glutes and abs, it's the same thing as a girdle. It used to press everything in. I mean, do you remember those girdles? You remember the word girdle? It's okay. I know, no more, huh? Yeah, women, I mean, what is this? So nowadays they have living girdles and all that. At least they're, you know, they bend with you more. All right, but you don't have to wear a girdle. You just do a little bit of exercise. That's right. Firm up that area. And we're wearing our tiger pattern. I'm sorry, Steve, but Steve at least has the basic color. And I was thinking of one of my rock and roll heroes, Fabian. And I remember the first time when he sang, "I'm a tiger," I thought, oh, boy, is this guy too much. Even though at that young age, I knew that he couldn't sing, but I didn't care. In fact, even I knew that, now no offense, Fabian, if you're watching, you're cool, but you gotta admit, you couldn't sing. Oh, I'm a tiger, yeah, who cares? He's cute. Made a whole career out of being cute, so. Side to side, and again, we are pulling in. In fact, believe it or not, on one of those late night commercial type things, you know, there's a album or a cassette you can get of Fabian's greatest hits. Now, listen, I like Fabian, so don't get mad at me, but you got to admit a whole cassette full of them. I was trying to think if there's anybody I wanted to give that to. Here you are. I'm a tiger. Yes. I'm sorry. I like him. I just didn't know his other hits. What was his other hits? Well, that's all he sang on the cassette, and he kept saying, "I'm a tiger, yeah." And then they said, and 11 more big hits, but they never played them or mentioned them. All right, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take it down, and side, and side. Now bring it up. Bring the shoulders back, and back. Feet together, and down. Here we go. We're going to start you on your aerobics. So we start with you a step touch. Remember the way you warm up is through rhythmic exercise into cardio work. Stretching comes later on. So it's side to side. You keep moving through the break. We'll be right back.
Brought to you by Mountain Grown Folgers. Folgers is the best part of waking up.
All right, we're back. Do the best you can. This is, in one sense, the most important kind of exercise you can do because aerobic exercise, whether it's low impact, high energy, swimming, rowing, cycling, works the most important muscle in your body, not your heart. Also is the only way that your body burns fat as fuel, and that's because you work in your target heart rate zone for a certain amount of time so the body utilizes fat. Did I convince you? I hope so. Also, energy creates energy, and aerobics usually make you feel very energetic. Get the blood going. Do what you can. If you just want to start off with a step touch, that's just fine. And we bring it forward and back. Well, I thought of another hit from Fabian. Turn me loose. Remember? Turn me loose, I say that one. And Mary says to me, didn't Fabian record Run Around Sue? Please, Mary. Dion, huh? Like Dion was so cool. I mean, he could, you know, he had a pretty good voice. Hey, Fabian, no offense to you. I liked you. You're in some good movies on TV. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, one hill. Actually, if Fabian is watching, I should let him know that when they showed the thing of his greatest hits, they showed him different angles singing, but they never mentioned other ones. They just played that one song, so you know. And remember that, now what did the singing nun do? You said the singing nun committed suicide? Oh, kick across. I'm sorry. I mean, you got to realize, you know, there's people out there that are under the age of 20 listening about a singing group called the Singing Nun. This was true. Not only that, her song became #1. What can I tell you, kids? The times have changed. I mean, I just tell you, maybe it's time for that to happen again. I don't know. 5, 6 now. You're going to pull down. And again. And back. Now bring that leg in. Up the tempo. To the side. Forward. And side. Forward. Now bring it forward. Low impact back. Do what you can, and you can do it all low impact. Forward. Back. Forward. Back. Forward. Yes. Back. Step touch. How dare she? Now forward with the arms come forward. Like the old slice and dice. And then there was Neil Sedaka, who recorded Oh Carol for who? No. Pull down. Carole King. Carole King had a lot of hits. This is trivia, that's right. You can do aerobics and learn things for your friends. Pull it in. Reach out. And back. Pull in. Use those arms. 4 more. March in place. 1, 2, 3. Keep going. That's right. Get mad. The downtown walk. And you're going to count it all. The 3s. Go. 1, 2, 3. Ah. Forward. Again. Again. Leap 4. No, yes. Just leave in place, though. Forward. Again. Leap 4. Reach out with that leg. Forward. 2 leaps. Oh, yes. Reach out. Forward. Leap 2. Reach. Forward. Again. And leap. So you leap and reach. Again. Leap 2. Reach and stay here and swing around. Yes, the happy holly. This used to be a little green elf that used to be on television and go, "Hi, Santa," and he used to do the steps before aerobics. Bring the arms down for a minute. Now hit the hips. Keep going. Do what you can. Now bring the legs together and twist like you did last summer, side to side. 1 foot past the other, downtown walk. It is our shop till we drop step. Here we go. Same thing to the side. And forward. got it. Jog it. Ooh. Arms swing across. To the side. Forward. Side. Forward. Now we come back. We're going to be sitting in a chair with a plyo ball, doing upper body exercises. If you don't have a plyo ball, you can get out some weights. If you don't have weights or a plyo ball, it's okay. Now, as we go into break, watch your screen. Two of my favorites. John Killips and Katie O'Brien from Cornville, Arizona, are two people that love to exercise. Now, here they go. Look at them go, just following along. And what I love is that we never get to see them. But look at them move, huh? They're into it. And there they go. I have to say, John, you got the moves down.
Turn the thing off. Turn the thing off. No. Turn it off. No, don't take it off. I'm not going to turn it off. Commercial. Action Kit. A 35 yours, and we'll prove it.
So we are serious about this. We just started a week ago.
Yes.
I don't think we're making fun of this at all. But we do laugh at our mistakes. Keep on trying.
And we are back, and we're using the plyo ball. This plyo ball weighs 3 pounds, created by Dr. Donald Chu of the Aptus Sports Medicine Clinic in Hayward, California. And we're bringing the ball up and down, and we're working through the deltoid. Now, if you don't have a plyo ball, you can use free weights. One in each hand. I wouldn't go heavier, though, actually, than 8 pounds. And actually, if you're just starting, 1 or 2 pounds is enough. We'll bring the ball up and down. Remember, using resistance and weight increases the intensity of the exercise. So it means once you're familiar with the exercise, want to make it a little bit more difficult, then you add resistance. And in this case, we're using a weight. Now, when you're sitting down in a chair, it takes a lot of load off, you'll excuse the expression, but make sure that you don't arch your back. A lot of you say, we like chair exercises, Jody, because I just got up. We like to sit right back down. 2 more. 1 and 2. Now we're going to take the plyo ball in one hand, lean slightly forward, bring it up. And up. Oh, these people, huh? Oh, we love this. Now again, if you're using weights, just one arm type weight here. The nice thing the plyo ball has in its favor, of course, it works on your grip. Do you think they look like those, what do they call those gumballs? Jawbreakers? Now let me tell you something. When they say jawbreakers, they're not kidding. This is the truth. You should never have a jawbreaker after the age of 20. For some reason, when you're a kid, you never notice you never hurt yourself. Well, I decided a while ago, quite a while ago actually, when I was older than 10, that I remembered how much I liked a jawbreaker. So what I did is I got one, and I broke my tooth. I'm not kidding. What does it mean? Old teeth, I guess. You got to be careful what you're supposed to do. And you know what you do when you're a kid? You ever notice when you're a kid, you don't know if you'll ever get another jawbreaker, especially if you were in my house and you got 10 cents a week for allowance. You know, 10 cents, and I had a girlfriend that got $5. It's very depressing. Oh, goodness. Anyway, so you usually want to have things last long, right? So you really keep that jawbreaker in your mouth like you're supposed to. A good jawbreaker can last about an hour. When I was little, I could make those things last an hour. But when you're an adult, hey, you know, like I could buy a lot of jawbreakers, let's face it. I mean, if I wanted to, I could spend my whole rent check, or I should say my mortgage payment on a jawbreakers, thousands of them. So I've gotten, you know, jaded about them, and so I just immediately, instead of, like, keeping it in the mouth for a long time, I bit into it. And then I ended up having a $600 dentist bill. So what's the moral of the story? Remember that jawbreakers are for kids. And when you are a child, you have patience. And you take time with those things like candy. When you're an adult, you champ on them and you break your tooth, and the dentists love you. There's a moral there somewhere. Keep going. So the arm comes in. 2 more. 1 and 2. Now we're going to take this chest high. We're going to press it out. and out. And again, if you're using weights, you just press the free weights out. Free weights out. We're working the pectorals, the chest muscle. I'll say this over and over so that you do not fall prey to any scam out there. The only way to increase your pectorals or your bust, I must increase, is either through padding in your bra, surgery from a board-certified plastic surgeon, or exercise that might help you develop those pectorals about an inch. But all of those things you see in magazines are not true. There's no way you can increase your bust line 4 inches in 6 weeks unless you've gotten pregnant, gained a lot of weight, or got a huge stuffed bra. It just doesn't work because this is basically fat, hormonal tissue, and the pectorals support it. So toned pectorals are good, but you cannot gain more than an inch. 2 more. 1 and 2. Now bring the elbows close to the head back. And all of those pills that they advertise for $30 a bottle that'll increase your breast size, so to speak, in 1 month. Now, what are these pills? Let's think about this. These pills will increase the tissue and feed them like Pac-Man or something. Doesn't work, folks. In fact, you should know that the person that sold these pills made $6 million and they can't find them. Because within 6 months, he made that much money from mail order. And guess what? All the people that ordered them, they're still waiting for a bust development, but they're out $30. 2 more. 1 and 2. Now we're going to take the ball down and knee and up and down and knee. Pull in your abdominals and you come up. This is actually what we're doing is stretching out the vertebra, coming down, pulling the abdominals, so a little bit of an abdominal contraction. If you have weight, same thing. Keep the back extended as you come up. Reaching up. Sort of like this. When doesn't it feel good? You reach up there. Stretching out, especially early. This is a good thing to do like midday when you're feeling a little bit, you know, sort of bent over and tired. Here you are in your office. You do this. Your office mates come in and go, wow, what are you doing? So I'm stretching out my back. Feels good. Pulling through the abdominals. All right, now you keep going because we have a great recipe from Chef Al Barone coming up.
Sponsored by Ultra Slim Fast, a delicious, healthy way to lose weight.
Well, I have a great breakfast suggestion or a midday treat. Actually, you could whip this up and bring this in your lunch, or, you know, a lot of times it's better to have a bigger breakfast and a bigger lunch and a smaller dinner, and this could certainly be part of it. This is a tropical smoothie, and while you're listening to the recipe, please be sure to stretch and cool down with Mary and Steve. I really want to impress upon you the fact that your workout is not over until you have stretched out. Now, this is just beautiful. And you know what's in it? We have mangoes and papayas, pineapple, with fresh squeezed orange juice, and a little unsweetened coconut is on that. It's sort of sunk in, blueberries and raspberries for garnish. And he's very clever. You know what he does? He takes the mango, papaya, and pineapple, and he freezes it. Puts it on some paper and freezes it, and then he puts it in the blender. So when he whips it up, it's nice and frothy. And then he puts the little garnish on top. Something like this would give you all of your vitamin C, some vitamin A for the day. I mean, if you wanted to get tricky, you could add some egg white, about 2 or 3 of those, because remember, they're less than 100 calories, and then you'd have your protein, a lot of protein as well in this. And again, the thing that I've learned at the spa, look at this. First of all, if you're trying to get people in your family to watch their nutrition and be healthier, look at the glass. Me, I'd probably make it and put it in a paper cup. He's got this gorgeous glass. Secondly, it's presented on this black tray. I would never think of that, black tray. And what is our favorite flower? Can we see this? Fuchsia, dancing ladies. We used to be little and used to tear up their little legs. No, okay. All right, downtime, sorry, but I used to do that. It was cruel. Now remember, you're still stretching with Mary and Steve, but actually, These little dancing ladies, just think if you serve somebody in your home or yourself like this, of course, someone in your home will say, okay, what's up? What do you want? But actually, it really is the presentation. It's not only changing the kind of food you eat, but you should treat yourself. You know, a lot of times we don't do special things for ourselves. This is not hard to make. I mean, you don't even have to freeze the food if you don't want to. You can do this whole thing in about less than 5 minutes, and yet it's packed with nutrition and packed with energy. So you keep stretching. Take good care of yourself. We're here to help you do that. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time right here on Morning Stretch. Bye-bye.
Promotional consideration for Morning Stretch is provided by
For long-lasting acrylic protection, nothing outshines Future.